Mission alive?
Alive.
Are you alive today?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Beyond 25. Okay. This is how the space feels. The moment you step in for a second episode as is it today, we are going to talk about sex and adulthood. Now, by the way you are seeing her, she goes by the name Melody. The moment she's going to speak, something out here. So welcome, and today we are going to play something cool. We're going to get questions, answer on how sex and adulthood correlate and how they're going to influence our coexistence with our fellow human beings. So I'll have you to go first.
Oh.
Pick a question, answer, then the other way around.
Let's see where this goes.
Usichague buchanganya.
Okay.
Watu wanapenda ngono, si ndio?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the definition of bad sex?
Basically, not being present while you're at it. And also, you don't know, okay, majorly just my thinking. You just there because you're there. You don't know what you want out of that sex.
See, sex ni pleasure. See, once I come, once you come, it's done.
We said it's a decision. So with that decision that you're making, you just want to I don't know. I feel like bad sex is just you not being present.
But the current definition of ukiuliza mtu hapa sahi, what is bad sex, atakwambia jamaa anaenda 1 minute man, jamaa haizi around.
Oh God, mtu anaweza enda 1 minute but he's top notch.
How? Hebu tuambie top notch juu. Hebu tuambie because
it's going to burn me.
Because ukisema 1 minute si kuna vijana wangu bwana watu. Sisemi mimi wala. How do you say a 1 minute man can be? That's not bad sex.
Me, okay. Generally, definition of good sex is being present. You want to do this with me. That is the definition.
So being present really comes during foreplay, because the moment I'm going to penetrate you and pound you like whatever I want to pound you, is something so different than saying that I'm going to be present for you. See, we really want to do it. So maybe nimekuzoesha kulima shamba, maybe someone else is cultivating through rice. So you see, those are different types.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Maybe 1 minute is like a downfall to a man.
Oh, noted.
Like, why should you see 1 minute ni kama ndio unatoa zip?
Okay.
Yeah. So
the experience 1 minute.
For me, bad sex ruins a relationship.
Yeah.
That's yes, point. But my definition is it is based on performance.
Prolonged. Oh Jesus. What about how unabank when I don't want to be there?
Say I'm there to perform.
Oh God. Mimi, as long as I want to have sex with you and I really want to do this with you, oh God, the sex will be top notch. But if I don't want you, even if you bank 1 hour, hakuna
boyfriend anaweza tupea muda.
Hey guys.
The guy is loyal. So, okay. But anyway, bad sex and relationship at some point, and you really need to get present, be close to your partner, maybe get to know nini baby
intentional.
Yeah, nini baby apendi, nini anapenda. How does she love to be pounded? You know, different.
Hey.
Yeah. So see so wamesema ni whatever.
That's question tafadhali.
It's a turn.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, let's do this.
Let's go and design.
Okay, this is new for me, but I'm just going to ask. Are dating apps helping ruining relationships?
A ruining relationship. Dating apps is kupata wapoa.
Definitely. Kwani dating apps zinafanya kazi gani Kenya jamani?
Si uende Nairobi uliza wasichana anafanya kazi. It's a different thing. It's a different scenario. Yeah, we have Tinder, we have Tagged, we have Pendova, we have different types of dating apps. And at some point, I see no value because mbona unasema kwa mapenzi na mimi, then when I scroll through Tinder, through Pendova, I see you. Yet we are dating. So My version is they're not helping, they're ruining.
How about you don't have anybody and you want to get into a relationship? The basis of the relationship is that you met in a
dating.
Yeah.
So for me, regardless of some instances where I could have met you and say if this relationship is going to work or not. So a dating app basically was meant to connect people, right? But since our Kenya, they're using it for other reasons. It's used as a money minting business. Some point unaweza unapata hookups and all those sort of money minting business. Kuna cons, kuna nini, everyone. But if you really find an intentional person from the dating app, I say it's a yes. So for me, it's a good thing too, because those are innovations coming up for social balancing between people wenye wanataka kukutana and maybe distance made them wasikutane. Yeah, so for me, so internationality really means if we really sitting down and deciding are we dating or not. So if maybe we met on the dating app,
okay,
that is it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Next question. Mengilima kwa hiyo, kizungu imekuwa inamlipa.
I actually have something to ask. If you were to have a dating app of your own, what would you name it?
That's how I'm going to eat anyway.
Dictation.
You'll think about it.
I don't have a name.
Okay, that's
I don't know how maybe I'm going to call it.
Okay,
your turn. Hey! Don't laugh. Do sex positions influence how you reach orgasm? Okay, I'm repeating the question.
I heard you.
Do sex positions influence how you reach orgasm? How many styles do you know?
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Okay, which is the universal way you make love with your partner? The usual mythical way, or maybe the new improved positions?
There's doggy. There's this one that you face each other. It has a name, I don't know. Missionary. Yeah, there's scissoring, which is mostly like for the
chick. See, scorpion kadunga.
Which one is that?
See, people say that is scorpion kadunga.
Yeah, the scissoring.
Ama scissoring. See ni hivi.
Yeah, the word ya malele.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Scorpion kadunga ni gani?
I don't know, we'll have to check. Check.
Between those positions, do they influence how you reach orgasm?
I think yes, it does. Because how do you get to orgasm? It's usually there is a point that a man's organs hit. That's like there's a point where it hits and you feel like he's on point. So I feel like there are more position that exposes that.
People call it the G-spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are more the other position that exposes the G-spot that makes it easier for the man to get to it. So
an example of such a position.
Oh God, I'll pass that. I'll pass that.
Maybe there's someone who really wants to get it. And a question, maybe just
put it in the comments.
Maybe just add on this. Does size really matter for you to reach orgasm?
I think it's the performance.
Performance.
Yeah.
So performance and positioning influence how orgasm you're going to.
Yes.
How much orgasm you're going to get.
Yes.
But see, girls say, girls say the bigger it is, the better.
That's what they say. But is it the truth entirely?
Because
Sorry. Oh God. You guys are suffering.
Yeah, so the answer is yes. So sex position influence how you reach orgasm.
It does.
And the position was mentioned because literally sex starts all of the sex life, literally 90%. Missionary is the first position. Are you agreeing with me or not? Amenga mzegeuka.
Okay, so I feel like how do you get to having sex? There is usually steps.
Yeah, there's steps. The foreplay, everything that composes.
So usually, how you get to it first is when you're facing each other. So that is what makes missionary like the first position.
To do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Madam umesikia? Size and position.
No, not size.
Performance. Okay. Oh, it's your turn. Acha nichanganye. Lakini hapo kwa position ni sawa.
Unapiga.
Ni sawa. Ask the next question.
Oh
Is it a hard
God.
one?
It's an interesting one.
Uh-huh.
What makes intimacy healthy in a relationship?
What makes intimacy healthy in a relationship? So intimacy is the act of you two doing whatever. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
So for me, my reasoning or my mind about whatever makes intimacy healthy in a relationship is the very first few questions you've spoken. One, how you two are going to communicate during the intercourse. Two, how present the two of you are going to be there, because you can really do and bang you for several hours without stimulating my mind and saying, muuguzi, it's time to release what we have to release. So basically communication, being present during that time. And one core thing is foreplay, because literally you girls are leaving foreplay to a man. Spear nataka nikuwe prepared. Because
stop blaming it. It's not all girls. You don't know what these other side of us do.
I'm not saying all girls. I'm just saying most men complain. Foreplay is meant 90% a man to prepare a woman. How do you prepare a man?
Oh God, that's a good question. You should be telling us because you're in this other end.
So okay, I'll start. Then you'll have to give me a response. So the moment you're doing foreplay, for instance.
Wait, let's start with what is foreplay.
Foreplay is this stage you prepare someone or your partner to get ready for the intercourse. Your masaa umechangamka, everyone is in his own world. You're just yearning for the act. So it happens when through kissing, through caressing. Some point some girls prefer finger, others maybe prefer you doing it with your tongue. So it basically means it's an individual thing. So if maybe your partner really values you to end up on the finger, maybe the tongue, and caressing, kisses, whichever works. So you really have to make sure that that's where communication comes in. So when a partner yako mnaongea, nasema, baby, it's kisses and finger for me to get turned on.
Okay.
Because
I feel like if you put it that way, it's like too serious.
No.
It's not that serious.
No.
It's just fun.
It's not serious. You see, the moment you're trying maybe to make it fun, won't end up maybe you really want to try a new experience and someone feels shy about it.
Do they feel shy? I don't know.
Do you feel shy?
Oh no.
Okay. So it happens. So it literally means the two people that are actually engaging that act should actually have a communication and their presence in the act. Because if you're not present in the act, however much I try to do the foreplay, you won't be ready for it. And if I'm not also in the act, however much you excite me, I'm not going to raise my whatever to be ready to do the whatever to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is foreplay to me? What you just defined.
Yes.
In addition to what you just mentioned, I feel like another part of it is music in the background.
What do you mean music in the background? So
I like music.
Should the music rhyme with how I'm going to?
No,
whatever,
like
how do you mean?
the
should
music,
it be slow?
a slow music that also stimulate the atmosphere to whatever is going on between you two.
Some people say that I really need to take a shower with this kind of soap, sabuni nanukia. In that when my man kisses my neck, I could like, okay, fine, I'm in the mood. Is it part of the preparation, the foreplay?
That's new for me. But
I heard someone say, make as well
Yeah.
the bafu, I bet with that aromatic soap and come out smelling
Oh,
fresh.
God.
For a man feel better.
that's noted though. That is new to
Enda
me.
ujaribu.
Ah,
Enda ujaribu.
you know what? I
And-
know what works for me.
One last question about that. People are saying that it's a trend. It's been a trend, I guess, for the whole part of last year. You having tropicals and stuff. Does it excite during
Tropicals.
Yes.
The sweets.
the sweets?
Today?
They say it BG.
Oh
Have you
God,
ever tried?
I'm
Have you
really
ever tried?
learning that.
You're really learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tropical. And I'm
So how
going
much
to
is that today?
No wonder it's usually very expensive. Is that the reason?
Iko na matumizi yake. Matumizi yake.
Oh, noted. My
So if-
house lazima tuikose sana
Yeah, so
tropicals
if
from
you
now.
want to excite maybe your man next time, you can try the tropical.
Noted. And if it doesn't work, I'm coming for you.
Mimi sija kudanganya. It does work.
Noted.
And it is actually backed with research all over the internet. You can go search. Do tropicals help when giving BJ to your boyfriend? Exciting.
Bro, okay. Let me just leave it at that because I'm going to be.
Don't give it a
getting-
try because every day is a learning day.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. That's
Very
true.
excited.
No, I wanted to say something, so I just had to hold it back because inaweza choma.
It's my turn then. I'll ask a question.
Okay.
This is a bit relatable. Do people learn about sex in real life or internet? Do people learn about sex in real life or internet?
That's a good question. I believe our life experiences teach us a lot, and also I believe exposure teaches us a lot. So both internet and experiences or our own lives do contribute a lot to what we get to know about sex. So yeah.
And because most of the time you're watching movies, you're watching maybe these series, TV shows, and they're actually showing a different levels of how you expect your partner to express love to you. Is this part of internet learning or?
It is.
And
Some of us, most of us, the first point that we got exposed to sex is movies or soap operas.
But in African homes, you can never see a person kissing on TV with your mom, dad.
Yeah, that is why.
Utaanza
when-
kubehave like uko busy.
Yes, that's the whole point. Like, it's I'm sure most of the people start experiencing sex when they are older, but the first exposure was all that.
Soap opera.
Yes. So
Because,
it does something.
Yeah, so I also agree with you that we do learn from both real life or even the internet. With the current media that are actually in existence as of now, internet serves 90% of how sex life is being taught.
I disagree.
Why?
Because it's not 90%.
90.
Give some credit to life experiences, Jamani.
Life experiences, maybe you just had your boyfriend for the very first time. You know nothing about that relationship at that point.
But as you grow with it, what happens?
Maybe it gives you 10% because
No.
what happens when...
Give it some more credit. Like
Okay.
50%.
Not 50-50. Internet is contributing to almost 80.
Okay, not 80, 30, but
30.
yes. Give it a life experiences. Because you know what? Like, okay, how you're going to perform it or how you're going to be in bed with your guy or your chick is not entirely dependent on what you saw. It's entirely dependent on what you did. And if you did it that way and it didn't work, how about you try this other way?
But okay. How did you learn about that if you do it this way, it's going to work? It's all over the internet. So internet, for me, it contributes to almost 70% of how we learn.
70, meaning you're giving 30%.
I'm giving 30% because the moment you're dating, you're interacting with your boyfriend for some time, you're getting new experiences on new atmospheres. It's just a life lesson. So 30%, but 70% the internet. chapter closed.
You're really discrediting life experiences. Ouch.
Sa internet inafunza kila kitu.
Okay, next question. Okay, this is a straightforward question. Why do people become relationship experts after a breakup?
Uch. You see, okay. The moment umepata heartbreak, sijui ni nini nakujanga kwa mind. You start discrediting whoever person anakutafuta the second time. You're like, for instance, girls say that men are dogs. When you ask them, why do you say a man is a dog? Ati unampenda aje, yet he doesn't see whatever you're doing for him. So at that point, your regret ndio inafanyanga mtu akujianza kusema, oh, I really want to tell you this about relationship. I really want to tell you this about a man, the red flags you should be seeing and maybe never ignore. So I guess it's the regret and the anger that comes in. Ndio mtu anaanza kuongea all that relationship advices at that particular point. Because essentially for me, everyone is still in a learning phase. So you can never be heartbroken, then the next day umekuwa burale. That's my guess.
That's true. Once bitten, twice shy.
Like this lazima move on.
Yeah, hauna option jamani.
It's part of life. Love story. So the moment you're being heartbroken here, you heal, move on.
That's
you heal, move on. So it's a cycle. Always say, you're stepping into the very first relationship. I love when someone butter your angel. Gabriel was never brought to you as on a silver platter. You must face the consequences kwanza. Maybe you find another partner. Yeah. So for me, anger, regret makes it for people to start saying, I want to be a relationship advisor at this point, and yeah, essentially that.
Oh, so that's the point of relationship expert.
I'm not talking relationship expert. I'm saying for people who have just from a breakup, and then immediately they start
at least in the next relationship, you know how to maneuver.
Yeah, people should actually learn and should actually learn how to handle breakups. Because it doesn't mean that you are unfit for everyone. You are just unfit maybe for muuguzi at this particular
No, you are not unfit. It's the other guy who saw that his role in your life.
What if in them alini at break?
Which is okay. Time yako kwa that chick imeisha.
So either way, we are unfit for each other at that particular point.
Okay, but don't. I feel like don't make it like ati ameniacha, it was me. No, the other person made a decision.
You see, whenever you're breaking up with your partner, there are always reasons. Mtu achukua changi tu hivyo. There are always reasons. So for the reasons that have been stated, you really have to learn from them.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
So for me, anger and regret will make people feel like I really want to advise people in relationships. We heal, move on, tuendelee na maisha.
Acha ku advise watu. Oh God, do whatever you want to do with your experiences.
Next question. Now, John.
Let's keep picking. Oh God, okay. Okay. Why does sex talk feel uncomfortable to young adults?
Why does sex talk feel uncomfortable to young adults? Okay. You see, the social media is here. We have the internet. So whenever I'm going to have a session with my girlfriend.
Who is providing the sex talk? Because that also depends. If it's you telling me.
See, it really matters how you're going to get how I'm going to talk to you. Maybe if I'm telling you that, baby, I really didn't feel good today because of 1, 2, 3. And at the very first point, the very first time when you're having that session with you, you're not comfortable to talk to me about your sexual life. Because at some point, napatanga watu wamemaliza session, then everyone is picking a phone, wako kwa TikTok. I don't know if you've met such people. But essentially, if we are to talk about sex and all that includes, we'll have to talk it maybe if not during the session or even after doing the session. So if people find it difficult to talk about sex life during or after, it really means that maybe they're fearing being judged by their partners, or maybe being seen weak, maybe in terms of performance. Because sasa wewe umejiamini 1 minute man, utakuja anza kuniambia hivyo, utasema baby atafeel vibaya. So maybe at some point you just decide to shut down.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, like, fear of being judged and fear of being seen weak is one of the few things I guess young adults are not willing to talk about intercourse.
Okay, and also an advice: your audience is like they're young adults.
Yes.
If you want to talk to them to listen to you, please don't look for a pastor who is like, okay,
People have different personalities.
No, I'm just saying, don't pick a pastor who is like 70 years. Like, pick someone who can reach to them. Someone, when they talk, wanaweza msikia. And also someone, they can engage deep. Okay. That would help them also to feel heard. Sorry, to feel?
Heard.
Yeah, is that English?
Yeah, that is okay.
Okay,
Watasikika.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it literally means that if we really want to talk about sexual life between young adults, you should look for someone who's within their age gap and actually has fed the same life scenarios as them, so that whenever he's talking about a particular topic, they're able to connect. Right?
Yes,
that's true. And fear of being judged and being seen weak is one of the reasons young adults are not ready to talk about sex in their relationships. Yeah. That's my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Almost the last fuck. This is a funny one. Okay. Have you ever faked confidence in bed?
That's a personal question. Oh God. Can we pass?
Okay, we'll pass this.
Yeah.
This seems personal. Okay. So I'll have to do another one.
Okay. I hope it's not personal.
It's not personal. Oh, who should initiate conversations about intimacy? Man or woman?
Both.
Why?
Because it's up to you to make it work. It's up to both of you. It doesn't.
Kama mimi niko shy, people wanasemanga mimi ni introvert.
No, that's not an excuse. If you're an introvert and you want what we have to work, talk. If you don't want to talk, let it you'll just see that.
Na sasa unataka niongee na pengine perform. So you're going to actually project your anger on my end.
No, relationship or intimacy, it's a two-way thing. The moment you got to that point that you are with your partner, it means that you had an agreement or you liked something about the other person. So it's up to both of you to make it work. It's not up to one person.
I do agree with you.
Yeah,
we should all initiate conversations about intimacy, how we really want to share experiences together. And even after, because watu wengi umaliza the act, then they take their phones, are busy scrolling. It really drives me off.
Maliza mkado jamani.
Hey, why are you taking?
You are not fighting.
You had your phone for the whole time before you came.
Yeah.
So you should do something. We should talk about intimacy, and both of us should actually initiate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's your turn. Yeah.
We are just finishing up.
Got a button?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you believe in sexual compatibility?
Yeah, I believe in sexual compatibility.
What is sexual compatibility?
My understanding is how do you want it to be done? How often do you want it to be done? And how do you enjoy it when it's being done to you? Because the different people really love soft. Some people love it rough. Some people love it just in a unique way. So for me, sexual compatibility is how two of you are you comfortable when you're doing that intimacy act together?
Okay, that's true, because this is entirely an agreement.
Yeah.
So the moment you disagree, nothing is going to work.
Nothing is going to work because unaweza pata mtu ako na libido ya the same Mluo ama Mluo.
You guys.
Whichever works. Then you're finding someone who has a low sex drive.
Oh
It's never going
God.
to work.
Oh.
Juu sasa
Okay.
maybe nashughulika alafu maybe you're not actually in the mood at that particular point.
Yeah, communicate though.
Yeah, so sexual compatibility is a key thing for me, and it's one of the factors I look at whenever I'm choosing a girlfriend.
Oh God, how do you get there? You don't just choose a girl unless you have the act first before you call her your girlfriend.
I know. See,
How do you know?
so we are talking. We are having conversations. So
Some of us, let me tell you.
you're faking it on phone.
Nope. Some of us don't know how good it is until it's working. So if you want the sexual compatibility to be a thing, it has to be invested on. Yeah. So we have to talk about it. We have to like keep making it work. It's not like ati wewe sasa you okay sawa yeah yeah, let me just leave it at that.
Yeah, but I do believe in sexual compatibility because wanasemanga look for your type. That's what I mean. Almost the last question, and I guess the conversation is engaging. We are really getting to learn big about sex and adulthood, how we really need to get to know our partners in different ways. And until this session is a blessing because we are getting to understand how sexual life is it in young adults from us, because we are not old. We're the same age as you viewers you're watching. And we're on the last wrap. So while we finish up, please remember to subscribe to the platform on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok on Beyond 25 podcast. I guess my turn, right, to ask a question?
Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay. Good. Is bad sex a deal breaker or a learning opportunity?
A learning opportunity
What do you mean
all
a learning
the
opportunity?
way. Because if you want it to work, you got in here, right? You want this to work. You had a bad experience. Why don't you take it as a learning opportunity and get better together? Unless you're here for just for hit and run, that is when it will be like a deal breaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what if that bad sex becomes a consistent thing?
If you don't
Because I've seen all over internet people are breaking up because this guy was not doing good in bed, this lady was not doing good in bed. Why are people not taking it as a learning opportunity but a deal breaker and maybe trying to get into other relationships?
So usually it depends on how you take that. Do you want to take it as a learning opportunity, or you're tired with the person?
So for me, intentionality actually means, because if you are intentional in having me as your boyfriend,
let's make it work.
Yes, let's make it work.
Don't leave me for another chick.
But kuna vitu zingine wanasemanga azikubali waziwaka tufanyaje?
That's okay. If you're feeling you're not being given enough, just leave. Talk to me. Hapa unipei vizuri and acha niende.
How does it feel? How does it feel like nikwambia?
At first it is heartbreaking, but when you think about it long term, you don't want also to be with a person who feels like, who makes like, you don't want to be with a person mwenye unameka feel like ana compromise to be there for you. You want someone who is here and not thinking of anything else, right? Yeah.
Actually, that one is true, because whatever is happening recently, we should learn to be patient with one another, right?
Patience. If it's not working, talk.
Step out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and finally the last question, and who is asking the last question?
Oh God, it is me.
Yes,
let's finish this up.
Okay.
Now, is hookup culture freedom or emotional chaos? Interesting.
Is hookup culture freedom or emotional chaos? For me, I came to learn of hookup the moment I came to town. Deep in the villages,
I mean, wapi?
And I don't know if I can say emotional chaos at this point or a culture, because everyone you meet at some point, there's no intentionality about starting a relationship. So the moment you be able to be laid and felt good, things may not work. So at some point, I guess it's all about emotional scarcity, as you said, or emotional what? What have you said?
Chaos.
Emotional chaos, as you said, because getting to decide on who you are getting laid with, as you said, is a decision, and also something that has to be internally connected with the other person. So for me, hookup is emotional chaos.
Okay.
Like you really don't understand who you actually getting laid with, and at some point it might turn to you. At some point, I don't know, because people say we have soul ties and everything, of which I do believe in them at some point, not entirely. And emotional chaos is just something that the hookup culture is actually training our girls. Ama kuna wanaume wanapenda they do the hookup, they get paid.
Well, the point of hooking up doesn't entirely meaning getting paid. It's like sneaky link.
Sneaky link.
Like we just here for entirely sex. Sure. So I feel like I agree with what you say. Chaos. Yeah. But it also depends on you. What do you want? You just want to get laid and go? Well and good.
Because at the moment
no judging.
The moment you're talking Sintajua, like, are we just getting laid and forget about things? Yeah. So hookup culture for me, it's emotional chaos. Yeah, and yeah, guys, that wraps the end of our second episode, sex and adulthood. We've spoken on things about sex, how you really want to get to talk your partner, the hookup culture, the sex drive, sexual compatibility, and everything. It's included in our today's episode. And our guest, Melody, has been a good talk to us today. And I guess the episode will be engaging on you all. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment on our channels, on our videos. Bye-bye, and we love you. Mission alive.
Alive.